How we going? Yes, how we doing? Yes, that's another crazy. We're gonna have the weather for the next 3 days. Very soon indeed. And plus, we're gonna play the game as well. Okay, what is the name of the artist or artists, so to say? There's two people singing in this one, but who sings this song? Not the title, just the artist.
You stand up from the crowd. You are so strong. Never let life get you down. I can't go on pretending I don't see just how good I'll be for you and how good you'll be for me. And it doesn't matter how hard I try, I can't suppress this feeling inside. I think I'm falling, girl. I'm falling for you. Oh yeah, I'm falling for you. Doesn't matter what you say, doesn't matter what you do, baby, it's true. I'm falling for you. Oh, babe. I'm falling for you. You know how much I care for you. Sometimes in life you can search forevermore, searching for love, never able to be sure your heart won't be broken up inside. Cause inside the realm of love there's nowhere to run or hide. And it doesn't matter how hard you try, you can't suppress this feeling inside. I think I'm falling, girl. I'm falling for you. Yeah. I'm falling for you. Doesn't matter what you say, doesn't matter what you do, baby, it's true. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. You know how much I care for you. There's nothing that I would not do. Suppress this feeling inside. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. Doesn't matter what you say, doesn't matter what you do, baby, it's true. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. You know how much I care for you. There's nothing that I would not do. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. Doesn't matter what you say. 'Cause when I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. I know how much I care for you. 'Cause when I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling for you.
Okay, if you know who sings that, you know the artists, right? That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I'm not going to tell you just yet. I'm going to wait for a bit. I'm going to tell you after the other side of this song, Airspray.
You can't stop an avalanche as it races down the hill. You can try to stop the seasons, girl, but you know you never will. And you could try to stop my dancing feet, but I just cannot stand still. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, my heart keeps time to the beat of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Ever since this whole world began, a woman found out she should get shake up a man. So I'm gonna shake and shimmy it the best that I can today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean, of the sun and the sky. Used to wonder if you wanna, but I never asked why. And if you try to hold me down, I'm gonna spit in your eye and say that you can't stop the beat. You can't stop the river as it rushes to the sea.
You can try to stop the hands of time, but you know it just can't be.
And if they try to stop us seaweed, I'll call the NAACP. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeping time to the speed of sound. Till I heard the drums and I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Ever since we first saw the light, I made a woman like to shake it on a Saturday night. So I'm gonna shake and shimmy it with all of my might today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the rain from above. You can try to stop the paradise we're dreaming of, but you cannot stop the rhythm of two hearts in love to stay. 'Cause you can't stop the beat.
You can't stop my happiness, 'cause I like the way I am. And you just can't stop my knife and fork when I see a Christmas ham. So if you don't like the way I look, well, I just don't give a damn. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums, till I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Ever since this whole world began, a woman found out if she shook it, she could shake up a man. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy it the best that I can today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can
Yes, Airspray. You can't stop the beat. How you doing? Keep you entertained all the way till 2 o'clock. Nearly now left to me. We've got the weather for you as well. We're in about +1. And we've got the game. Yes, let's wrap the game up. If you got it right, it was Ant and Dec. So if you got it right, you got yourself one of these. Because I've lost my sound effect, so I'm trying to get him back. But I'm still trying to get him back, but I'm still struggling to get him back. And if I got it wrong, I'm going to give you the live one.
3, 2, 1.
Going live.
Okay, let's keep the music flowing, see if we can fit any in. I can fit this one in. It's King Eroticus by Rolf Harris for John in Stafford. Oh, by the way, Hairspray was for Sarah in Willenhall.
Now the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by altogether. Now the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the noses on the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by altogether. Now the noses on the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the noses on the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the noses on the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the fascinating witches who put the scintillating stitches in the breeches of the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the fascinating witches who put the scintillating stitches in the breeches of the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the fascinating witches who put the scintillating stitches in the breeches of the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now the fascinating witches who put the scintillating stitches in the breeches of the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus were just passing by. Now if you want to take some pictures of the fascinating witches who put the scintillating stitches in the breeches of the boys who put the powder on the noses of the faces of the ladies of the harem of the court of King Caractacus, you're too late! Too late! Because they've just passed by.
You listen So Short Network Radio. It's Sunday afternoon. A playlist requested by you.
Stay alert, save lives.
It's Bert, and they both come here to say, take charge of every day, stay alert.
Hi, I'm Gert, and this is my brother Bert.
Hi, we're here to help you stay alert and stay safe.
Yeah, so follow along.
Watch out, beware, things aren't always as they seem. We'll show you what we mean. Stay alert, stay safe.
Yeah, let's give for the NHS a round of applause as well. Let's repress the link.